YouTube? Jumpin' Chris here. We come back at y'all with another vid. Man, so did anyone watch the latest episode of The Last Dance? Yes, I want to keep talking about this because, you know, this is like my childhood. This is something that I really love. And anyway, so we were watching it, and of course, this was like probably my favorite episode, probably, because like this was basically the sneakerhead edition, or whatever you want to call it, because they were talking basically about the kicks a lot, especially for episode 5. But no, this week was nice. This week was I liked it quite a bit. They talked about his run with the Dream Team. Of course, they talked about the sneaker deals and everything, and everything. Like if you guys remember, of course, he wore the Chicago ones back in '98 for Madison. You know, it was supposed to be his last Madison Square Garden, his last game. But we'll jump right back into that in a little bit. And also of course, Kobe Bryant. You know, that just touched home, man. Like, for real. I was like, oh man. I remember that All-Star game too. That was it was for me when I was a kid, was in the All-Star. It was like the '98, and then I was like thinking, like, who is this young guy trying to go head to toe with my guy, Michael Jordan? And you could just tell that Kobe was going to be a star. You already knew it. And that's what I was kind of scared of. I was like, man, he better not be better than my guy, Jordan. Of course, you know, it was basically like a clone, but still. It was nice to see, you know, growing up now, you respect it a little bit more. Of course, they talk about the Dream Team. I think they clarified that it wasn't Jordan's fault for Isaiah Thomas not being on the team. Well, who really knows? But then again, I think he had beef with everybody, so didn't nobody want to play with him. He just... you know, that team, the Bad Boy Pistons, they were just such a dirty team. Didn't nobody like them. Now, the one part on the video, or the episode, that I want to touch up on was the whole, he was wearing the old Chicago ones back in Madison Square Gardens. You know, he thought it was going to be his last time. And, of course, he brought back the Chicago ones since it was his, like, you know, last time playing there, and this was the first shoe he wore there. So it just kind of made sense. And the thing he just commented, like, yo, his feet was just hurt, like it was killing his feet, like, oh my goodness. And also he said like his foot was just dripping blood, like it just tells you like how, like, these things, like, let's be for real, these Jordan 1s, man, they look nice and everything, but they just not that comfortable. And no, you can't play ball. It was just a different time back then, and I wouldn't recommend anyone playing ball in some Jordan 1s. But, you know, they look nice, but I wouldn't perform and play ball. So I'm like, oh, I play hoop in my Jordans and stuff like that. Man, quit all that. But now, I also, during the live that I did, shouts to the homies and everyone that came on the live. But man, you guys see the price on the Chicago ones? Oh my god.
It just went up, right? It just went up?
$1,500, bro.
God.
Make sure you guys stay tuned because we'll be doing more watch lives. I noticed during the whole live watch, I went on, you know, because they showed the Chicago ones. I was like, let me see how much they're going up to now that they're showing. I was like, man, let me go onto the apps real quick. Let me see how much these things are going for now that they showed the old Chicago ones, like, dead on the show. And, you know, basically everything on The Last Dance, all the OG colorways has been up. And now look at, you know, especially something like this here, the Chicago ones, or just Jordan 1s in general. That's why I have all my Jordan 1s here. A little bit of all these OG colorways. And you guys already know, ones, they just go crazy up. And now that it shows on the Last Dance documentary show, the Chicago ones is actually they were already going up pretty high significantly anyways. Like at one point last year, I think they were going for like 900, 800. Now, once the show started, I think I saw them up to 1,200 at one point. And then after last night, I saw my size 9.5, going for $1,700. That is insane. A size 9 $1,700, a size 8 $17, size 10 going for $14, 11 going for $15, 12 going for $1,200, 1,300. Oh my, these things are another, it's crazy how much these things has went up. And this is the 2015 pair that I'm looking up, which I have right here. And yes, I did end up paying resale for these things. I paid, like, when they first dropped, I had to get them, and I got them for like $350, which I thought they were expensive, but my goodness, these things are going for $1,700 freaking dollars right now. That's insane. That is crazy, bro. Like, oh my god, I wonder if this price will stay up, like, once all, like, the Last Dance shows is over with and everything. But still though, $1,700, man. If you guys have pairs, or if you had pairs on lock or for whatever reason is, if you want to sell them, whoo, that's a good come up. Go ahead and make your money, man. It's just one of those things. They definitely need to re-release these things again and make it like a, you know, I don't even care, make it like a GR or whatever. I know they're coming out with the Bloodlines 2.0 that kind of looks like these things, but still insane. They were rumored to come out again, but $1,700 for some Chicago ones. Now let's look at some other OG colorways while we're at it. Might as well. So, you know, all Jordan ones have been going up, especially OG colorways, of course. So let's just take a look at those things. Let's look at some prices. So let's look at Black Toes, of course. This is the 2016 pair. These here are going for my size 9. It looks like 750, around 750, 800. Size 9.5 is going for like 750. A size 9 is going for like, you know, 750 as well. Same thing. So these things here, like I said, I don't think they went up too much. I think they were basically already. Last sale has been going for yesterday is already 720 for a size 9.5. So yeah, but around that range. Since we're talking about Chicago ones, let's look at another look-alike, right? The Spider-Man joints, the origin stories. So a size 9 in the origin stories are going for about 550. They haven't went up significantly. They've been around that range. So they were already going for like 520, 500, and then of course with the show they went up for like 50 bucks more. So that's pretty crazy. Let's go for another OG colorways as well. So the Homage to Homes, man, you had the best of both worlds. You have the bread ones and then you have the Chicago ones on each side. Now these things here are going for, it looks like my size, about 500 bucks, 450. They were already going like selling, let's go like 400 or 420. So haven't went up too much for, you know, during the show, but that's, you know, but still, man, this is they definitely went up beforehand, because like I remember these joints were only going for like 3 or something like that. But still, man, about 400 bucks for these things going for right now. My goodness, I'm actually kind of scared to look at these things, how much they're worth now. The band ones, this is actually a dope colorway. Like, my goodness, yes, these came out in 2016 as well. I definitely have worn mine quite a bit. And, oh my goodness, these things are going for $950 right now. What? These things are going for $950, and these things, I remember they weren't doing too crazy when they first released, and I know about a year ago these things going for like 400. Now they're bumped up to, you know, once the show kind of started. Yes, this is an OG colorway. This is a classic colorway. $950. Oh my goodness, that is insane. This is a colorway that everybody needs to have, man. But still, that's whew. All right, let's just look it up just for fun, right? The bread toes. It hurts my soul to even look these up, man, because yeah, we don't want to talk about this. But these things are going for like 550, 560. Yeah, I mean, they definitely have been going up, and they're gonna continue trending. I definitely see these things going for like what, maybe 600 bucks or something like that. So let's look at another one here. These are the Black Toes satin women's size. This is a size 10.5. You guys already know when these first released, these things were going for like $900 to $1,000 freaking dollars, which was pretty insane. Right now, maybe they'll go up, right? Let's just hope for that. Right now they're going $480. So these things haven't went up that crazy, but still, they weren't what they used to be. And I believe sales where these things were like at $450. Now they're like at $480. Kind of went up a little bit, not really, but still, it is what it is on these things. Yeah, these are my bugaboo, but it is what it is on these things. I still love them though, trust me, I still love them, but still, it's just one of those things like, eh. So yeah, I did a video on some of the OG colorways. I didn't touch up on the Jordan ones because I already knew that these things were gonna go up, and I just want to see how high these things were gonna be. But now, after they showed basically how the Chicago ones came out, they basically showed that when he wore the old Chicago ones, and just look how much they just went up, bro. Like, it's just another level, especially for these things here, man. And trust me, I am so blessed to have these things now. Now that I'm looking back, like I'm so glad I got these back when they released, when they did. If I knew what I know now, I would have grabbed, like, I would just paid everybody resell for these things and just went to the future 5 years later, and then you could have made a couple $1,000. That's crazy to me. But hey, it's all good though, you know. Sometimes you gotta wear them. This is definitely sentimental to me. This is his first, you know, this is what started it all right here, the Chicago one. So definitely, these are the babies. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed that whole the episode Last Dance, if you haven't seen it yet, make sure you guys check it out. It's definitely a fire episode. You know, it definitely was more of the whole sneaker edition for us to watch. It was nice to watch. It just told a little bit the origins and story. And you know, Jordan, he first wanted to go with Adidas, and of course they didn't match what Nike was giving him, and it was all history from there. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. More content to come this week, and just a lot of things coming. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit the bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media at German Chris on IG, sometimes on Twitter. Don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm German Chris. Peace.